I am a biker. It's not based on the brand of motorcycle I ride. It's not based on the color of my skin. It's not a matter of gender. It matters not my age or how long I've been riding. It doesn't even matter if I own a motorcycle or not. I am a biker because the sight, sound, or thought of a motorcycle evokes certain emotions in me. I see the world as a long road on which to ride on. I view the world based on my motorcycle experiences. I share these views and feelings with millions who ride all types of motorcycles, are passengers, once rode or dream of owning a motorcycle. Tattoos, hair length, shoes, jackets, t-shirts are not what make me a biker. There are many styles of each of these, and some are more stereotypical to a certain variety of us. But these things do not define our level of passion or the brotherhood we feel for those that share the same interests. We come from all walks of life, men, women, from CEOs to the all-important laborer that keeps this country running. We are thugs, and we are enforcers of the law. We are soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen. We also are protectors of our shores. We are physically fit, and we have handicaps. We are of all religions. Some of us were fortunate enough to have been born in this country, and others have been born in other countries, but have adopted our way of life. We are all bikers because we share a passion for a two-wheeled machine. Some are racers, some ride on dirt, some love to cruise, others must have the fastest bike, some have rats, some buy new every other year, some like the nostalgia of the old, and some love to show off their very expensive chrome-dipped works of art that have never been ridden on the street. Some ride in large groups, some are loners, some ride only with their spouse, some with their children, some ride for work, and some ride only as a form of transportation. The thing is, we all ride. Some of us build and maintain our bikes, and others don't even know how to inflate a tire. We do have commonalities. We love our country. We love freedom. We will go out of our way to help women and children, and those less fortunate, and we will fight for these to the death. We're not bikers because we want to belong. We're not bikers because we want to be cool. Society, the media, Hollywood, and politicians have branded us with stamps that may or may not be fitting to us all. Though in some cases they are correct, the vast majority of us are common law-abiding, hard-working citizens. The sound of an engine, the smell of burnt oil, the smell of gas and burnt rubber, the wind hitting our bodies, the feel of the throttle and clutch at our fingertips, and the sights and sounds that surround us is something that we all experience no matter what brand, style, or size of bike we ride. We use all of our God-given senses. Taste, being used after a good long ride, wears us down and makes us feel thirsty. This is what we feel outwardly. Internally, we feel pride for our bikes, adrenaline at the drop of the clutch and twist of the throttle, nervousness of the wet pavement or gravel, and peace and calmness on a good stretch of road. There's a saying, you never see a motorcycle in front of a psychiatrist's office, unless it belongs to the psychiatrists themselves. Many have tried to describe in words the feelings that come over us when riding a motorcycle, but to date, no one has yet found them in our vast vocabulary. It cannot be explained. It can only be experienced. I am a biker. Don't try to understand it. Don't try to change it. I have been blessed with this innate feeling that came over me like a cool shower on a hot summer day. I am a biker, and because of it, I feel whole. Hey there. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I am glad you're back. Well, this video is a continuation of our tour out west. We went to the Harley Davidson Museum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as well as Chicago, Detroit, Toledo, Cleveland, Gary, Indiana, you name it. We went to the Midwest and rode like you should ride. Long and hard. Anyhow, the weather cooperated. We had just one day of a few sprinkles. So this is day 6 of 7 days, and we're headed to Pittsburgh, PA. I've never been there before, and I can tell you it's a beautiful city. Especially once you get up to Mount Washington, you can see the whole city from the top of that mountain. It's really neat. Anyhow, if you're new here, let me tell you a little bit about my channel. My name is Richie, and I'm into motorcycles. That piece I was reading at the intro, I wrote that about 12-13 years ago. And that's pretty much how I feel about motorcycles. I'm really passionate about it. On this channel I do gear reviews, I do part reviews, I do part installations. I have a variety of bikes. I have 2 Harley Davidsons, I have 3 BMWs, I have a few Hondas, I have a Kawasaki, a couple of Ducatis. I would say most of my bikes need some type of work. I have 4 motorcycles that I regularly ride and are registered. The other ones, they need a little help. But it's not much, and it's really what keeps me going because I love working on motorcycles, and that's what a lot of the content of this channel is about. You know, once you learn how to work on one motorcycle, you can pretty much work on any of them. If you know how to work on a Honda, you can work on a Harley Davidson. It's the same premise: 2 wheels, handlebar, and an engine. Everything else is very similar. Anyhow, if you are new here, I urge you to consider subscribing. I think you'll like it here if you're into motorcycles like I am, that is. Alright, with that being said, let's get on with the video. So here we are in Toledo, Ohio. We're gonna be headed out to somewhere in Maryland, Fredericksburg, something, Maryland. We had a good night's sleep. Today I am the last one to be ready. I was super tired, but things are winding down. The weather is the big news this morning. That had a big storm come through, but it is way ahead of us, so that is a good thing. And yeah, we're gonna be hitting the road here in a few minutes.
So see you on the road. that you carry round. Why don't we abandon ship? I'm tired and I'm over this. I can say I tried. I'm better off on my own. I'm trying to be grown. You're not worth my time. Why don't we abandon ship? Why don't we abandon ship? Why don't we abandon ship?
So we are in
Mount Washington, Pittsburgh.
now. Galdo has been here before, so give us a little introduction to the place.
I don't know much. It's just a real nice view of the city.
When was the last time you came here? When was the time you came here?
Probably about 5 years ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Just you and your wife?
Yeah, it was just Carmen and I, but we came here to meet a friend that had a band.
Uh-huh.
And during the night, you know, we went to the nightclub, you know, we stayed with them. We heard his band, and then the next day he took us on a tour of the city. And brought us here to Mount Washington. Pretty cool. I remember getting on the tram that comes up the hill and down the hill, of course. That was pretty cool.
Pittsburgh Fire Department. It's right there. Woo. That's where we're going. So this is Pittsburgh. We are Mount Washington, this is called. It's at the top of a mountain. The view coming up, well, you already saw that. Well, it's pretty neat around here. Apparently it's a weekend and Friday night hangout. People come here to eat and hang out. Cobblestone roads for real. Look at that. Nice little place here. Coughlin's Law. It's a nice little restaurant. Neto got the ribs with fries, cornbread. Gallo got the
Grilled Caesar with chicken.
grilled Caesar wedges with chicken. Julio, what did you get, my man?
Salmón con noodles y arroz.
With what? What's the second thing?
Noodles.
Oh,
Noodles.
salmon, grilled salmon with noodles and rice. Lime, cilantro lime rice. And I got the General Tso's taco trio. Yeah, bro, they got good stuff. Look at that. Esa mordidita. Those look nice. Peanut butter. Mexican wedding. Yeah, man. Nice and wet. Mira, Carlos.
Los cócteles y eso, ellos hacen como unas colas.
Never meringue. Listo, they got good stuff here, bro.
Si fuera para casa ahora mismo, yo me llevaba ese carro. ¿Cuál? Oh, el apple pie.
Cake pops. Nice little bakery here in Mount Washington, Pittsburgh.
We just stopped by for lunch. We are from him and I. Oh no, 2 from Jersey, 1 from Delaware, and 1 from Virginia.
You go right here to the light, there's a little Pittsburgh store. If you guys are looking for any kind of Pittsburgh novelty stuff. And then if you go right down, if you're riding bikes, you don't forget to the shop and stay right here. They have novelty stuff too.
Thank you very much. little shifter problem here. The I forgot what you call that part, but basically this came disconnected from here. But he has another one, so should be an easy fix. He has two more. It's backup. My man got a toolbox in his trunk. Damn, Neto, you need to clean this thing out, bro. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. You got everything in there. You got transmission, starter. So temperature dropped significantly. It dropped probably what, 20 degrees? The temperature? Yeah, about 20 degrees. It got cold up in the mountains. And you can see it had rained probably, I don't know, a couple hours ago. There was a little bit of water on the side of the road. The roads were dry, but you can tell it had rained around here. Anyhow, we got a room here at the Fairfield Inn. And I don't know what town. You know what town we're in? Pennsylvania? Oh, Altoona. Altoona, Pennsylvania. There's a lot of fast food choices to eat. And there's Denny's. We're probably going to go to Denny's. If the crew wants to go to Denny's. And yeah. So we made one stop after Pittsburgh to gas up in some small town. I don't remember what town it was, and this is probably, I don't know, 45 minutes later, something like that. So anyway, we're gonna go eat. Curly or crinkled?
What was that? Yeah,
curly. Greek gyro is what's on the menu. Curly fries. Not bad. It smells good. It's a good sandwich. All right, let's go. Thank you, man. Good. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Started to rain. Rain, rain, go away. Take care, man. Well, my people, it seems we've come to the end of the video. That brings to mind, there's a saying in Spanish, and it goes something like this. That which is promised is a debt. In other words, I owe you. I promised you all to bring you along on our Midwest trip. With that being said, there's one more video left, the last day. I hope you've enjoyed it this far. Another thing that's going to be coming up shortly is the Cannonball Run is coming to town. If you're not familiar with the Cannonball Run, it is a motorcycle race which takes place from the East Coast to the West Coast. And this year starts in Virginia Beach and ends in Oceanside, California. It is all pre-1933 motorcycles. So it is really cool in my book. And if you're a bike nut like me, I know that you're going to enjoy it as well. I'm going to go and chat it up with the people, look at the different bikes, and just enjoy my time there. And I'm going to bring you along so that you can see all the shenanigans. Well, if you haven't subscribed, I urge you to please do so. You know, I don't get a penny for making these videos, so every little bit helps. If you can subscribe or even give me a thumbs up, I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a whole bunch. With that being said, you all take care. Watch out with the crazy people on the roads, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios.